time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoffs, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Florida Gators, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Gators will get us started with the opening kickoff. The returner will field it and try to do some business. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will start this game off. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. It's Washington. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Gonna run it. It's Robinson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Thomas. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. And the Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up. Defense in press coverage. To the air on 1st down. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Got his man downfield. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Sooners had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Leaves it with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Nestled just inside that right upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
Florida's offense will go to work for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
They'll run play action. Pulls it in, it's Wilson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Gators are marching down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to run it. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Turner. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Finds the tight end. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback extends the play, and he'll avoid the tackle on the slide. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quarterback just flat, missed it, incomplete. Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Pocket breaking down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gators! An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Rides the back and leaves it. Turning it on! Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quick completion to the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Off the RPO, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. And the Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He's going to take off. On his feet at the 40. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Sooners headed quickly to the line.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop him. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Second down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 20. First and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Caught over the middle. It's Davison. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Sooners line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Never a doubt. That brings him to within one. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you can make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Alabama has a lead currently, but they've been in a dogfight all day today and haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Mississippi State. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the up. There he goes! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense set for a first down play. Receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. At the 45 on his way. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Wilson. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Sooner fans booming, a cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Dead center perfect. They take a 4-point lead here in the second. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Kearney. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Sooners can really attack on this second and short. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Now on second down. Back to pass. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Sooners come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Caught behind the line. It's Washington. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Looking deep. He makes the catch. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Right on target this time. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Rushes on him. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That brings them to within 1. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's head back to Oklahoma and Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Sooners will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. They haven't really been able to line up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for room. It's Turner. Still on his feet at the 45. Breaks free in the middle. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. The run from the shotgun. Strong run and a pickup of 5 out to the 15. The Sooners in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Got the quick pass. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Washington. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The offense in hurry-up mode.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Sooners, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete! He gets it in! Touchdown, Sooners! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job. Very
looking to get it in the end zone, and down he goes. They were trying to tie the game, but they are denied. Still down by 2. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grabbed behind the line, it's Turner. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. Finds us back in the middle. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Wants to fire on 2nd down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Got a man, it's Abrams. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Gators will send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Hauls it in, looking for space. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Washington. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. Makes his man miss. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. And the Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Turner. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. The Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Just a short pass to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Hauls it in. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Turner. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, blowing up, stuffing the run.
That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, give on the inside. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it on the run. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up. Touchdown, Gators! Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
So here comes the Oklahoma offense. Off play action on 1st down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got his man quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now.
And this is not decision time. This offense, it's green light the rest of the game. Down multiple possessions. Got to go for it on 4th down. Probably had that in mind. It's a little...
Lost one deep down the right side. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Great place to start for this offense. The give to the back. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here's a heat. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try try to push this winning streak to 5.
And that's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executing in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Sooners in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. Looking downfield on first down. Lets it fly. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Texas A&M is down, but they are not out of it, and not there at Kyle Field, one of the more special places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by 11.
There he goes. Got the first down and more. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Quarterback on the keeper. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Under fire. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Gators will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. You're dealing with a second and long. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. This time it's complete. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. The quick out. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He wants to throw it again. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Washington. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown Sooners.
Really nice job getting that touchdown. Now you got to go for 2. You got to tie this thing up. And your defense better get ready because the opponent has time to work the 2-minute situation, drive down the field. This game is far from over.
He barges his way into the end zone for the 2, and we are locked up here in the 4th. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets a block. He's on the ropes. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. On the ground, it's Turner. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Gators moving quickly to the line. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Got it behind the line. It's Turner. Breaks into the open. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the 4th. It's 1st down from the 11. It's a draw. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
As a defense, you're playing so aggressive, just trying to get downhill. And how about the running back? Runs it and gets a little bit to the right. So now they're on the right hash. So maybe the kicker likes it from that area, but this offense doing everything they can to set up for the game-winning field goal.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Nerves of steel. Right down the boulevard on the game-winning chip shot. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been